Welcome to poliTV News, where we bring you the latest in politics and government and give people's opinions on it. I'm your host, Henry Cooper. Tonight, election results. We find out about the 2016 election. Marriage equality. We delve into why they called a vote on same-sex marriage. Raider madness. We check out the Raiders' recent win against the Panthers. Breaking news. The 2016 election results have come in and it looks like Malcolm Turnbull topped the charts again. But what is government and what would our world be like without it? Well, government is basically a system of ruling or leading, and without it our world would be an entire mess. But do the general public know that? I'm going to pass it on to our rookie reporter Tobias Edwards at Bronte Beach.
I think politics are the biggest gangsters going around.
I think that they're all liars and schemers, and they all just have their own agenda to try and get ahead, and they don't really do what's good for the whole of the Australian people.
Star Wars system, it's an intergalactic system of government. Many planets in the council. Many planets from many galaxies, from the inner galaxies near Coruscant.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, but
galaxies.
this is the actual Australian government. We're not talking about the Star Wars government.
Right.
I think politics is stupid. I think the wrong people are in politics.
Well, I don't really think about them that much because I find them pretty boring, to be honest.
Politics.
Canberra.
Is that it?
That's it, mate. Politics doesn't excite me at all.
Yeah, what do you think of when you hear the word politics?
Politics is a many-faceted part of our world. I mean, you got the politics of workplace, you got the politics of relationships, but I'm assuming you're talking the politics of...
What is politics? I have no idea. What is a politic? Is it a tick that's named Polly? I don't know.
Okay. Well, in other news, it looks like the same-sex marriage fight's finally going to end. Though it's not going to be a referendum, it's going to be a plebiscite. But what is a plebiscite and a referendum? Well, a referendum is when the people get to vote, but a plebiscite is when the politicians vote. So it looks like this one's going to be in the politicians' hands. This is all part of Australian system of government called democracy. But what is democracy? And is there any other systems of government? Hello, and today I'm going to be talking about types of governments. Dictatorship. Dictatorship is a type of government where a person is in total control of a country and can get anybody to do anything. A country where it's used is in Africa. Monarchy. Monarchy is a system of government where royalty rules over a country. A country where it is used in is England. Democracy. Democracy is a type of government where the people get to decide on things important to them, whether directly or through an elected representative. Such countries where it's used in is Australia and America. Everyone knows what the Westminster system is, right? We go to the streets to find out.
What is the Westminster system?
The Westminster system, isn't that the sort of system by how Australia is governed? One that's that we get from the English. I don't know how it works.
Really?
Yeah, you vote? No, I don't know how it works. I don't know how government works.
The Westminster system is the system of government that our government is based on, and I believe it's the two-house system.
The Westminster system is when they get all the people from the West to come and be ministers, and they all have to make ministerial decisions for the people in the West.
It's the type of governmental system that they originated in England, and I'm pretty sure we use it in Australia.
I'm not too sure. Can you explain it to me?
What do you think about the Westminster system? What is it?
No idea, to be honest.
No idea.
No idea.
The Westminster system is a type of refrigerator with double doors and single doors that have ice and water available that you push your cup against and it comes out automatically.
Is that something to do with directions, like north, south, east, west?
What's the Westminster system?
I
all know that the federal and state have been clashing for quite a while now, from the fight over same-sex marriage to the more recent thing on taxes. There's been quite a debacle between the two. But why do they do this? And is this part of something more? Let's look into the 3 levels of government to find out. Hello again, and now we're going to be learning about the 3 levels of government. Federal government. Federal government is the highest of the 3 levels and takes care of the environment, taxes, defence, communications, and trade. Its current Prime Minister is Malcolm Turnbull. State and territory government. There are 6 state and territory governments. This level of government deal with things like education, law and order, roads and transport, as well as health. In New South Wales, our current leader is President Don Harwin. Local government. Local government is the lowest level of government, but there is over 500 of them. They deal with things like roads, garbage, pets, local buildings, and permits. Together, these 3 levels of government help to make our world a better place, but if they disagree or clash over a decision, then state overrules local and federal overrules both of them. If there is a big disagreement though, the case is taken to the High Court of Australia. Back to you, Henry. So another year of school camera trips have come to an end, and one of the biggest realisations is that the old Parliament House is now being used for the Australian Democracy Museum. But do the general people know that? We're now going to go to our rookie reporter Tobias Edwards at Bronte Beach to find out.
A nightclub, actually. It's got plenty of entrance, exit points, fireworks are in Canberra.
Great circus, because it's kind of like a circus anyway. Lots of funny people standing around talking about weird things.
Ping pong.
A car wash.
Really?
You've got that area out the front where you can get people in there. Plenty of space there where you can get a cafe set up or something like that.
Okay, I reckon that they should host plays there. Like actors should be able to come in and just like put on shows.
Housing people when the aliens invade. Because there's meant to be a big secret bunker underneath Parliament House in Canberra.
A nightclub with bowling alleys.
Gym, like not exercise gym, but like play gym. Like
Now to sport, where the Canberra Raiders have beaten the Panthers 22-12, which has encouraged a lot of people to delve into the great history of Canberra. 1901, Australia needed a capital, so they picked an ancient Aboriginal site to be what we now call Canberra. In 1911, a competition was held for the design of this new city. An American designer named Walter Burley Griffin won with his design, and in 1913 it was finally built. Do the general people know any of this? We go back to the streets to find out.
What do you think of when you hear the word Canberra?
I think, oh my god, how boring.
What do I think of when I hear the word Canberra? Boredom. I used to have to go to Canberra for holidays when I was a kid. No, actually, what do I think of when I hear Canberra? I think the Raiders. The mighty Raiders. No, I don't. I think about how much I hate politicians. No, hang on. I think about how much I love politicians.
Canberra. 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 I'm not sure I've even heard of Canberra. Is that in New Zealand?
No, it's actually in Australia.
It's in Australia. Oh.
Canberra. I think of a boring country town, basically.
school excursion.
Cold. The Raiders!
Roundabout.
Fireworks.
Canberra. Canberra. Laurie Oaks.
What do you think of Canberra?
That's it for poliTV News today. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more of your favourite stories on politics. But for now, this is Henry Cooper signing out.
Mr. Gold, the baby is eating my homework. I'm sorry if I can't bring it in. By the time this video is posted, this will have been totally destroyed. Look at her innocent baby face. as she slowly demolishes all my hard work.